Hey guys, Vox here, and welcome to my review of Future Boy ZOLTRON.
More like Filler Boy ZOLTRON, am I right?
You know, this episode leaked already a few hours before. Of course, I watched it so I get my review out on time as soon as the episode finishes airing. And a lot of people who already watched it are saying, oh, it was just a filler episode, or geez, it wasn't even a fun episode. And guys, this episode has some kind of significance to it, and let me explain why. So the episode is Steven at Funland. Mr. Smiley puts out ZOLTRON, this fortune teller, and it breaks. And Mr. Smiley goes, hey Steven, you can do a pretty good robot voice, can't you? Which is referencing Steven's robot voice from, I believe it's The Message. Yeah, The Message.
My mind is the internet. I know every continuity mistake ever made on television.
And Steven pretends to be a robot, pretends to be ZOLTRON, and takes fortunes, and is really just giving good advice, spreading happiness all around, until this guy, who we find out his name, Mr. Frowny, comes by, and he's just really depressing, and Garnet gives Steven future vision, as a lot of us predicted, to help tell his fortune, and every outcome is sad. And it turns out he was friends with Mr. Smiley. They used to be this buddy comedy duo, and now they don't even speak. And no matter what Steven did, his future vision just showed him a negative outcome, a sad outcome. And that's important because it's the show showing Steven that there can't always be a happy ending. Granted, there ended up being a happy ending, but Steven didn't see that. Steven can't force a happy ending. He can't create some world where everyone's happy. And this is important because season 4 is about self-hatred. And of course, we're going to go into some corrupted gem territory, and including Jasper, who hates herself. Mr. Frowny was the first step in establishing to Steven about really depression and not always being able to cheer someone up. Not everyone's going to have a happy response to everything. And for Steven to help these corrupted gems, he needs to know that so he won't get frustrated and quit. Because here, he looked defeated a lot. Like, a lot. And now he knows that sometimes he can't make everybody happy. He's gonna have to learn to work with people with depression, people who don't have the brightest outlook on life. That's gonna change him. So that's how this episode was important, because now he has experience to deal with that. And I'm sure that means a lot to people at home. Me, myself, for example, I have depression, and I'm glad they made an episode like this to show that some people have their lows and won't always have a positive outlook on life. But repairing things, repairing relationships, like how Mr. Smiley and Mr. Frowny repaired their relationship, that can help. That's what helps. Sometimes the random kindness from a stranger can only go so far. You can't just cheer up. You have to resolve that one personal thing that's eating up at you in order to survive, in order to feel better, in order to not really hate yourself. And I really wish I could do that with people in my life. Life doesn't always work out that way. Anyways, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was cute at the end. Yeah, it was really depressing at first with Mr. Frowny, but it worked itself out. So no, I don't think this episode was a filler. This episode was important, just not in the way that a lot of people want it to be important. Also, is it just me, or the art and animation in this episode, mostly the art just looked a little more anime-esque, like everyone's eyes, they had like that white dot in it. I don't know what it's properly called, my apologies. And it looks a little bit more simplified than usual. So whoever storyboarded this episode, props to you, because I really enjoyed that. But I want to hear what you guys saw of the episode, so comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Vox, signing out.